Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our red stream. I don't know if you noticed, but it's 75 degrees outside. Woo!
Feels great.
Yeah, by the way, I'm Dave, and
I'm Gil, speaking over Dave here, my bad. Hey, if it's your first time with us, thanks so much for tuning in. We want to know what campus you're representing here today. So are you from North Side? Are you from Butler? Are you from Ohio River, Deer Lakes, Mount Nebo, or Hampton? Drop it in the chat below because we want to know who's your home campus
you
tonight.
can't forget, or the rest of the world. If you're tuning in from somewhere else,
that's true.
We're glad you're here.
If you're from the rest of the world, get off the stream. No, you're welcome here too. Thanks for tuning in.
And representing the online chat is our moderators. Give it up for Meredith and Anastasia. What's up, girls?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. So, I've been paying attention to the Red Dailies, and I've been jumping on Twitch to watch Minecraft Monday and also Fortnite Friday.
Okay, that's good.
I must say, oh, by the way, I'm the Cajun Ninja, if anyone's asking. So, that's who I am in the chat. I'm always there. But I have to say that you guys, kind of stink.
Let me just pull this dagger out.
I know.
On my back.
I know I'm bad at Fortnite.
Back.
I will openly admit that. I just gotta ask, how can you be bad at Minecraft?
Listen, some of us...
2-year-olds can play that game.
Yes, but I am not one of them. I can play it. Basically, I just cheat.
Listen, Meredith, you're gonna throw it on the smack talk. That means I want to see you drop this Friday in Fortnite, 1v1. I'm gonna take you down, okay?
Anastasia's face.
And I wouldn't be opposed to that, Dave.
Right.
I'm sure we could do something there.
We'll make it happen, yeah. And so,
well, here's what we have going on. Here's why we want you to meet our moderators, is because they're going to be facilitating a very important question for us this week. Our question of the week is, what form of a potato is best? There's a lot of delicious forms of potatoes. There's chips, there's mashed potatoes, there's potato soup, there's the French fry. There's so many different forms of potato. Which form do you think is best? I personally vote potato soup. Cheesy potato soup, I think, slaps so much harder than the rest of it.
This is the most random question ever, but I love it. Cheesy potato soup is where it's at. Hey, we're gonna jump into our next segment. It's a throwback, it's a classic, starring your boys Caleb and Sean. Get ready, check it.
Hello and welcome to Red Art version Red. Yes, we are so glad to have you today because today is all about the arts. Last week was battleships. Bang bang, pew pew. Oh, I die, you live no more. Now is about paper. Life is like paper, is it not? It is a blank slate for you and for me. All right, screw that. What's up, everybody, and welcome. Today we are getting in touch with our artsy-fartsy side, if you will, where we have Team Caleb and Team Sean squaring off one-on-one to see who can be the most artsy-fartsy. Now, of course, we know we have the most prime, premier art products here. 2 Sharpies and white pieces of paper. We came prepared. Now, here's what I need you to know, though. Last week, you picked Team Caleb, Team Sean, right? That was your choice. This is the last week that you're gonna get to make a decision because today is the day we're watching your comments. You're locking in. Are you Team Caleb or are you Team Sean? So let's bring in our 2 contestants today. Artsy fartsy boys, hello.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna do that accent the whole time, and I did. You sounded like the artist from Ghostbusters too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never saw that crummy movie. So, welcome, guys. So here's the way that this game is going to work. So you in your ears are going to get a word, a phrase, a sentence structure, something like that you have to draw. So let's imagine, Caleb, you get that. You draw it. You've got 20 seconds to draw it. Sean, you can get 20 seconds.
I thought we were gonna get 20 minutes.
Quick art, only very quick art. Okay, so no 20 minutes here. So if you get it right, I'm gonna give you a point.
Okay.
But I'm a control freak. I'm a narcissist. So I like having power. So here's what I'm gonna do. Sean, if you get it wrong, If you get it wrong, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Caleb the point if I thought his drawing was good enough.
Okay.
So that makes you
So
want to actually.
I want to draw well.
Yes.
You
that's-
are the art experts.
Yeah, I am the art expert. So you're gonna have good integrity, right, Caleb?
Of course I am.
Because I know that last week there was a little bit of drama. Did Team Sean cheat?
No.
Team Caleb, spam Sean cheated in the chat for me, please.
Spam it right now if you believe.
Team Sean spam Caleb
You know.
lost.
You
Caleb
saw.
is a sore loser.
Okay, all right. Let's actually have Sean, since
Okay.
you won last week, we're gonna have you draw first, okay? So at this moment, you're getting a phrase in your ear. Now at home, you should be able to see that. Okay,
I can't hear
just
what they're
got it in my
saying,
ear.
so I have no
Caleb
idea.
cannot.
Do I go now?
Yeah.
He can't hear it. You should be able to see it at the bottom of your screen. Your timer begins now.
Breaking out the stick figures, although I guess in 20-second art you have to. What the?
All right, Sean, you got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Sharpie down.
Are we
All right,
allowed to
now
have words?
Hold on, Caleb. Hold on. All right. So please show everyone at home what we've got going on here. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna do this. This is how the French do it. I've heard this. They give a thumbs up if the painting is very good. My French accent is terrible. I'm so embarrassed. So thumbs up if it's good.
Oh,
Thumbs down.
Give us a wee if you think it's a.
So I need to see that in the chat. Thumbs up or thumbs down. My tech team's gonna let me know if he's getting a lot of thumbs up or thumbs down. So now you have a choice.
Okay.
What do you think this is a drawing of?
So, 6 feet, clearly we're talking social distancing. As to what this curious object is,
I need an answer in 5 seconds. 3.
I'm just
2.
gonna say social distancing 6 feet apart.
Okay, social distancing is
Social-
incorrect. Thumbs down for that one.
What was the?
I hate to see it. Sean, why don't you tell them what it
It
was?
was Gil social distancing from League of Legends.
Yeah, I'm not giving you a point for that drawing because
It's also not the logo. There's only one L.
it's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. All right, Caleb, now you're getting your phrase in your ear. Do you have it?
Got it.
Okay, got it?
Got it.
You guys got it at home? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. We must remain silent as he draws.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't know what that
not
looks
really.
like.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
This?
What? A large animal.
Oh, you're talking it out. I like that. Caleb, you've
maybe
got
it's like-
10 seconds.
Yep, it's like, okay.
6,
What?
5,
Big teeth.
3, 2, 1. That's it. I need a pencil down.
I don't know how to draw that.
You gotta show everyone at home. Show everyone
Oh, you're
at home.
right, right, right.
They can't see it. Yes, okay, make sure
If
they
you
can
know what it is, you know what it is.
If you know what it is, you know what it is. That's what the French always say. Yeah. All the art 8 majors are like really angry at me. They're like, "Art is serious," and I'm angry. I'm so
Wait.
sorry. Don't leave our youth group. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Think about what that could be.
No, you can't give hints.
I'm not giving a hint.
It sounded like a hint.
I didn't say a hint. I said
Yes,
think
you
about
did.
what that could
It's-
be.
I'm tempted to take away a point.
Okay, I have a guess.
All right.
Perspective.
It's the turtle ride by the potato patch at Kennywood.
No.
That was ultra specific.
The turtle ride. That's actually a really good one. But we are giving that a thumbs down. It's. I need to quit with that French accent.
really-
Yeah.
Thumbs down. Big thumbs down. Caleb, tell them what it was.
It's BPD,
Oh,
which
of
I
course.
didn't get to, riding a hippo.
Oh, good.
Which, don't hippo have those like big tooth? I don't know.
What are these
Pretty bad. Okay.
ears?
We're at 0-0. So Sean,
Yeah.
you are getting your phrase. You're seeing it at home right now.
I think.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we go 0-0
Yeah,
throughout this entire thing.
This is pretty difficult. Okay, 3, 2, 1, draw it. Hey, make sure you guys spam. If you're Team Caleb or Team Sean, remember, you need to make your choice right now. You gonna ride the bandwagon? Team Sean?
Oh, crap.
Just because you won last week in a little battleship?
This is so
This
bad.
is testing
Oh,
the
oh.
arts. Not just war. Caleb, can you back up here? a
Sorry,
minute?
sorry,
I just wanna
sorry.
really look at the people right now.
I'm trying to get.
This is so bad.
think
Oh,
have an
I need to
idea.
give you
bad.
8 seconds.
I think this
6,
might not be as bad as you think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your Sharpie down.
Okay, I think I have an idea.
This is.
I think I have an idea, actually.
Show everyone at home. We need to get better drawers on this show. Actually, confirm. This is awful.
So,
Yes.
So if I were to say what it definitely looks like, it definitely looks like a hot dog with legs and arms with a crown. Yeah, what I think he's trying to draw, because I think that's what's the important thing here, is it's a T-Rex with a crown on his head.
I'm gonna go ahead and say. What do you think? I'm giving him a half a point. I'm giving him a half a point.
Okay.
1 half point for you for that.
It was a T-Rex with long arms wearing a fedora.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah.
I really was looking for the long
I was
arms.
really close.
All right, that is plus half. Let's get
It was kind of
half a
weird that
point.
Half
the
a
T-Rex
point.
was like,
That was great.
yes, half a point.
I believe. I can fly. All right, Caleb, you are sitting nice at half a point. Woo! Well done. All right, here we
Okay,
go.
let's go. Come on. There's 4 years of art school's been
Okay,
paid off
okay.
Now, Caleb. Let's
Did
see
you
it.
guys see that at home? Because this is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Guys, can we have some mercy on these poor people? Oh my goodness.
Can't they just be like shapes or numbers they give us?
Yeah, guys,
Like,
comment simple stuff at home,
Draw a
please.
hexagon.
All right, he is
All right,
drawing.
all right. This looks like okay, a very hairy female. A female with a beard.
5 seconds. 4,
No, she's a Dorito. It's a
3,
female Dorito with a beard.
2, 1. Stop. This is a good drawing.
Interesting.
Please show everyone at home. Can we get a little? Yeah. I'm actually pretty
Oh,
impressed.
okay, okay. Is it Gil trying to be a TikTok girl?
I'm gonna give him a full point for that.
pretty impressive.
That's +1. It was actually Gilbert making a TikTok in a dress.
So question,
okay.
do I get no point even though it was a good drawing?
Actually, funny you should mention that.
Okay.
I'm giving you half a point for that
right.
because that was
All
such
right.
an excellent drawing. We're gonna
That's
keep
great.
that. Don't
Okay,
throw
okay,
that
okay.
one away.
We're gonna put this on our fridge.
Frame that.
Bidding starts at $1. Just comment. Bidding starts at $1. Comment here. You can be the nice
Meredith
owner.
and Anna keep track of where people are at.
Venmo at Caleb Lee.
Okay. Cash App, Ash.
Bless the Lord. All right, so we've got.
That was supposed to be a bidder.
Yes, I understand. All right, Caleb.
Okay.
We've only got one more round each. All right,
Okay.
so
We're tied up.
You
We're
should
tied
be
up.
getting
Straight
the
up tied
phrase
up.
in your ear right now.
It's my
It's
ear.
him.
Oh,
I
it's
just
Sean.
did.
It's Sean. Yes, I'm so
I just
sorry.
had the magnificent drawing.
Okay. Can I go?
It is so sweet. Okay, yes, you guys can see that at home, right? Good. 3, 2, 1. You may begin.
You know, it's probably, by process of elimination, it's probably something with Dave or Gil. Considering it's
Wow.
always been that.
Yeah, you guys are really obsessed with Dave and Gil at home. Now it is tied
It's a
1
smiley
to 1.
cookie who
don't
grew arms
distract.
and legs.
Sean, I'm going to give you an extra 5 seconds on this one because I think this one requires it. And once again, I'm a narcissist. 10 seconds. Oh, ferocious.
What the?
Ferocious.
What?
4, 3,
I don't know how else
2,
to.
1, stop. Please show everyone at home the wonderful drawing.
Oh my, what? What?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It gets the message across.
I have some questions,
Okay.
and I think you're just a bad drawer.
So,
I just think that's where
there's
we're
a
at.
clear A on his hat. So he's wearing an APC hat. I think that's my guess.
Wow. That's if
A
that's
guy
your
wearing
belief.
an APC hat with a demon dog wearing a crown. Although it looks like it has a freaking ho-ho for a body.
You're not wrong.
Good.
Okay, so I need an answer from you.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
What does your heart tell you?
I'm gonna say it's Jeff Leake. Plus, it's Jeff Leake and Emmy. That's the guess, dude. Tell me that's not a great guess.
That's nowhere.
It's
He's got
not.
the animal part.
Yeah, all right, Sean,
it
break
Emmy?
it down. Break it
Okay,
down.
okay. So it's VPD leading the Tiger King to Jesus.
Oh, why does it look like it's adding them together?
Okay, hey everyone at home.
Can't draw a cross. Okay, Caleb.
Just in case you're wondering, VPD and VPG, that's Virtual Pastor Dave and Virtual Pastor Gil. Those are our new youth pastors. We haven't seen the original ones since quarantine has
Apparently,
started.
Dave wears conductor hats too.
Okay, all right, Caleb, your turn to draw. Let's speed this up.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Got it.
I love
Okay.
it. You love to see it. Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Cheating.
begin.
Can we take off a quarter of a point for?
I don't think that we should. I think it was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
You know, honesty's something that you were tested in last week. I don't know.
I did not cheat.
All I know
Go
is I
back
just
and watch the footage.
saw some accusations, and
There were
it,
some accusations.
it really did start this rivalry off nicely.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. That's true.
I think
Can
if they know Team Sean,
yeah.
they know.
I want to comment how good Caleb is at drawing facial hair.
Yeah.
And hair in general.
Yeah,
That's
he's
pretty-
good.
oh,
you
he's
know
in
what
a
else he's good at is
three-dimensional
not
object.
keeping to the time. So I'm giving you 5 seconds,
Good.
4 seconds,
Good.
3, 2, 1. Sharpie down, please.
So bad.
Oh, okay. Show everyone at home.
okay.
Show everyone at
Okay.
home.
Someone with a beard and hair. Oh, is it
Your guess, please.
cooking with sage?
No.
It is not
I feel like
cooking
this
with
is the
sage.
worst drawing.
I don't think it's a very good drawing. I think
It's
that,
definitely not.
That
It's
looks like
definitely
that
not.
looks like a washer or a dryer.
It's
Cooking
All right.
with jor.
Break it down. What do we got?
Okay, so it's Jordan. So you were close.
Yeah.
I was actually a brother
Same
away.
family. Same family.
These are Chick-fil-A nuggets that are attacking him.
Yeah.
I made the box. I went too ambitious with the 3D box. I
Way
should have
too
kept
ambitious.
it.
Yeah, I thought that was an oven.
Throw that one out. Throw that. We do not accept that. Okay, I'm just becoming Nazi Germany. All right, it's your chance. Now, thumbs down. Okay, you are now
Does this
getting.
go until one of us gets a point? Because
No, this is the last round,
it.
Okay,
and I've
okay.
got a tiebreaker here. I've got a tiebreaker in my mind, ready to go,
Okay.
in case he doesn't get the point or you don't get the point or whatever.
okay, got it.
So here we go. The last one.
Okay,
So-
but the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it
What
might
would the
be.
tiebreaker be before we get into this last round? I just want to.
So I'll just say this for everyone at home, okay? Everyone at home, listen.
we're probably
You
gonna tie.
actually, at the end of the day, will determine the tiebreaker.
Okay.
If you don't get it, because we really want everyone watching on YouTube, everyone watching on Facebook, everyone watching on Instagram, we want you to comment. So your comments, now it's not just who won.
Yeah.
I will put you to the test. We will have something off. But
That
I'm
feels
not
good,
gonna
that feels good.
spoil it. You
Like-
know what?
like-
Let's just
Yeah.
no,
Got it.
no.
So here's
You
the-
don't deserve
no
that.
theorizing. No theorizing.
No theorizing.
Here we go.
It's time.
Let's do it. Hit me up with that drawing, boy.
Okay.
Give me your best shot.
Is that for real? We just heard what it was. And we're live right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, if you guys are watching at home and you're just really basically annoyed at how bad Sean is.
and feeling himself.
No, he shouldn't be. You can do this live. Draw one of these drawings, take a picture, tag students.red, and we might feature you on our page as a better drawer as one of these two. Since we're in touch with our artsy fartsy side. Now, Sean, I'm giving you 8 seconds. 7,
This is horrible.
6, 5,
Ah,
3, 2, 1. Stop! We're done. Show everybody.
I mean, if
Everybody
you
at
don't
home.
get this, do you even have eyes?
Okay, so it's Jordan because I see the hairstyle. Because it's a key thing he's been putting in there. It's the little puff at the end.
Caleb,
I'm
you're
wrong.
onto something.
Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Actually, you can just see that I'm wrong.
He's on.
So there's clearly the sun and what looks like an attempted trees. Maybe not. And he's confused as to where he is. So I'm gonna say Jordan outside alone with nobody else there because everyone else is distancing themselves. And
That
he's
sounds very
confused.
depressing. I'm
Jordan,
sorry, but-
outside alone because everyone is distancing themselves is wrong. I'm never alone and never distancing myself. I'm an extrovert. Sean, tell them what it was.
It's Where's Caleb Doe in the Amazon jungle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that looks like I'm confused as to where I'm at.
He's like, actually, like, where am I?
How am
now?
I-
Where am I?
How am I going to draw the segment Where's Caleb Doe? So
All
it's
right,
pretty good.
Here's how we're gonna do it. So, production team, here's what I need. I need you guys to give me one more that both of them are going to draw. I'm gonna be strict with the 20-second time limit. They're gonna show both of their drawings, and the way we'll end it is that we will have you at home decide who is the better artist, okay? Now, there are gonna be style points that come into this.
Oh.
Style points. Now, I will tell you after the drawing is presented,
Okay.
you will have a style ability moment where you can say something that I can't
Oh,
to
we
the
get
camera.
a pitch.
Yeah,
we can
but,
pitch this.
Okay.
But there's a rule. There's a rule that I have up here. So, production team, can you put the last final draw off to decide Team Caleb, Team Sean, who is the winner? Okay, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
All right, here we go. I think I can say it out loud, right? You both know it.
Yeah.
It is Maddie Krills as a moose.
No offense, Maddie. This is nothing personal.
We did not come up
This
with
is
this
just
prompt.
business. This is just business.
Strictly
art.
business
Strictly
here, Miss
business.
Maddie.
This is what the chat wanted.
Okay, so listen, the Krills boys will not defend their sister's honor
Okay.
and slay both of you.
Oh.
We have got 20 seconds. Maddie Krills as a moose. 3, 2, 1, draw off. Wow. I'm just letting them do the talking. The drawing do the talking.
All right.
Okay. All right, you guys have 10 seconds now. Some are just drawing a moose, some are just drawing Maddie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop! Oh my God.
There's no way I lose this one.
They're terrible.
This is horrifying.
They're terrible. Okay,
Yours
okay,
isn't
okay.
much better. That's not
Wait,
a
hold on.
face.
Hold on, they can't see it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so-
I'm actually horrified by what
So here's what we're gonna do. You have to say in a French accent, oui, oui, monsieur, comment allez-vous? I vote au croissant. I don't shave my armpits. You have to say to the stream in a French accent
Cool.
and explain your drawing.
He's defending.
She? Wow!
She.
All right, you're gonna go first since he started the game. You
Okay,
go
okay.
in a French accent. You can actually even step in front of the camera if you want a little bit. Okay, yeah. Hold it up for everyone to see. Everyone needs to
All
see.
right, if we look right here, we see we have the moose antlers and the hair to make it seem like it is a female. But then we also have the Hampton Township jersey as she goes to Hampton. And you can see my moose is very, very well drawn with its eyes and its mouth and its snout, but also its Hampton jersey to singular define it as Matty Krills the moose.
That's it. That's it. Okay, so you are evaluating Caleb on his drawing, but also on the accent. That play. If you think they're even, the accent could win it. Sean, give us your pitch, please.
Yeah.
No, this one.
It's not funny like that.
Enchanté, Mademoiselle. It is Mademoiselle Krills doing a spoken word. She is a moose with Zeus. Where will she go next? Look at the caboose. Enchanté.
That's it.
I needed to rhyme.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we will chill. We've heard your cries. We'll chill on the Johannes. We're sorry, we are not Europeans. So right now, you need to make a decision. We're only opening up voting for another 20 seconds. Is it Team Caleb or is it Team Sean?
Enchanté, Mademoiselle.
You need to go. Do you like the
Enchanté.
creepy, demonic,
Yes.
scary?
Look at those eyes.
Look,
Who knows?
You cannot vote when you see those eyes.
Do you see a girl here? Do you see Mademoiselle?
making a comeback.
Mademoiselle.
Come on.
Look at
Come
that
on,
Mademoiselle.
come on, come on.
Mademoiselle.
Look at that hair.
Let's go,
Look at that
Sean is in the
Mademoiselle.
All right, no,
Let's
stop.
go.
We are closing the voting. The voting has been closed. So, Caleb, do you think you won?
I think my drawing's better.
You think the drawing's better? Sean, how you feeling?
I'm not. You see, this is how I'm feeling.
That's how he's feeling. Well, I've heard from the team, the winner for the second week in a row is Team Sean.
Are you kidding me? What is that? Go. How does that make it look like? I'm sorry.
We were gonna sell that.
Oh,
we were
no.
gonna sell that. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. Wow. That was a lot of random energy, and I don't know if I'll ever be invited back to this place after that ratchet mess. But thank you so much for joining us, commenting, tuning in. No joke, we love to see you guys jump in the stream. Now, one more time, if you want to draw one of the things that we had in this game, you're more than welcome to. Now, This whole where's Caleb Doe thing, right? You've been watching it for weeks now. Here's the problem. You've guessed where he is every single time. So listen, just between you and me, as friends, Caleb's a little hurt by this. You hurt his feelings, okay? So just, can you be nice to him this week? He's given up on the whole hiding thing. He said he's going with some newscaster kind of swag. I don't really understand it. Just be nice to him in the comments, okay? This is the new updated Where's Caleb Doe red alerts.
Thank you, Jordan, for those kind words, man. They strike deeper than you could ever know. But I'm here because we have red alerts. We got some things we got to keep you guys informed on that we have going on here at Red. First off, if it's your first time tuning in to Red TV, we're so glad you were able to check us out. Guys, we're here every week at 7 p.m. That's on YouTube and Instagram live at 7 p.m. So make sure you check us out. Also, make sure you bring a friend because we're having a ton of fun, as you just saw. Also, we want to stay connected all the time. So directly after this live stream, we actually have Zoom small groups. If you don't know what Zoom small group you're in, you can DM us on Instagram and we'll DM you back a Zoom link just for you. And maybe you want to stay connected with us the entire week. Well, guys, guess what? We're on social media all the time. We're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, and we're also on Facebook. So make sure you drop a follow, maybe smack that bell to get the notifications and the likes going, because that would be great. And guys, another thing, we've heard your cry about red dailies. We know you guys want to keep them exactly the same. So that's our philosophy, guys. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Red daily. Oh my gosh!
Right now, is Caleb getting kidnapped?
Is no one helping him?
What is going on right now? We are genuinely concerned for his very soul. So hopefully he's doing okay. Wow. I kind of want to get up and go, but the show must go on. We can't give up the stream. Caleb,
Don't get taken to a secondary
Caleb,
location.
fight back, Caleb. Free Caleb Doe. Where is Caleb? Nobody actually knows for the first time because
really
he's
don't.
gone for real now.
We're gonna try to figure out where Caleb is. If you have any ideas, let us know, because we think he's actually
Your mic is
just gone. My mic fell out. They said I was so excited I couldn't even speak. I think I'm back now. Wow, that was insane. Okay, we're gonna try to figure out where Caleb is. We don't know yet. We're gonna try to track that down. In the meantime, we're gonna bring to you the next week that we have here of our sermon series, OK Bet, where we said we challenge all of you students to send me and Dave an emoji, and we guarantee you that we're gonna be able to preach a message on it.
Yeah, you've been throwing some difficult ones out, but we have answered every single call. This week's emoji is gonna wait till it goes. The snail emoji. We don't have the snail, but you guys know what a snail looks like. It's that emoji. Picture it. Okay, so we're gonna be bringing to you a snail sermon or a mollusk message. Don't get we're never thinking about puns. Okay.
I was not, just Dave.
So, okay. Here's the verse we actually landed on, found in James, chapter 1, verse 19. It says, you must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Slow like a snail. Okay, that's what it brought to my mind. You know, and this whole verse talks about anger. Isn't it crazy? Anger is an emotion that can just totally transform you in like a second. I mean, you know, there are all kinds of stories that I have. I actually think back to college a number of years ago, you know, when I was in Missouri with Gilbert and Jordan. We had some friends. I have a few stories that are hilarious about how anger made people do some stupid things. One, some of you might have heard this story. I had a friend named Brad, and you guys know those like huge like cardboard things that go in paper towels, except they're like for wrapping paper. There was like a huge one of those, like one of those ones that's like you can use as like a sword. And so my friend Brad and I were fighting back and forth at this, and he starts hitting me, and he hit me like really hard in the face. So I jumped on his back, pulled him onto a couch just like this, and started to get him into like a chokehold. And Brad's a small guy, but from out of nowhere, his inner hidden anger allowed him to flip me over his back onto a table, and I literally shattered the table. It was the scariest thing in my life. He said over me and went, I hate being choked. Another story of somebody who got transformed by anger is our classic friend Derek. I know you guys have heard Derek's stories. Yes. I was playing ping pong with Derek. Derek was a bad ping pong player, really bad. I'm not great, but I'm better than Derek, and I was rubbing in his face. I love being antagonist, so I'm beating Derek, and we're going back and forth, and I beat him, and I go, Derek, you're never gonna beat me. And Derek got so mad, he slams his paddle on the table, and just, I'm not kidding you, there's a huge glass wall. He slams it, and as hard as he could, chucked it at the window, and the whole thing shattered. We were laughing for like weeks, never let him live it down. I mean, it was super embarrassing for him. Man, anger is an emotion that's unpredictable. It can make you do some stupid things, right?
Yeah, and if you guys, oh man, I love talking about this because if you've heard me speak, guys, you know that I speak of one of two emotions that I really struggled with a lot growing up. It would be depression, but it was also anger. And to this day, there's even sometimes jokes within our friend group where they like tease me about our anger. I'm sure you guys have done this before where you'll like watch a movie or a TV series and you say like, okay, if all of us as friends were in the Avengers, which one are we most like and why? So you'd be like, okay, I'm like Captain America, or I'm like Thor, or blah, blah, blah. You have these arguments, or you have these discussions. We realized, this is like years ago, I feel like in college when we first started discussing this, but we said, if we were in the Ninja Turtles, who would we be like? And we're like, okay, Dave would probably be this for this reason, Jordan would be this one for this reason, and when it came to Gil, it'd be like, oh yeah, and Gil would be Raphael because he has a lot of anger issues. Like, oh, but they're right. I really did struggle with this growing up, and maybe you were like me where you struggled with it a lot too, but there has been, man, I can look back now and I can laugh at so many stupid things I did when I was angry, but I can also look back and I still sometimes feel a little bit of guilt or a little bit embarrassment where I go like, ooh, I really shouldn't have handled my emotions this way. I really shouldn't have been angry like this. But in the moment, it just kind of sneaks up on you and it hits you. And it's hard to separate yourself from the emotion of that moment. And so the question that I think we want to answer tonight is, how do we handle an emotion like anger that can be so sneaky that it's already upon you before you can even realize it? And in order for us to answer this question, we got to go back in time. So jump in your TARDIS because we're going back like 2,000 years and we're going to the book of James. Now, James is the author of the book of James, duh, but he was one of the original 12 disciples and he was the first pastor or like first leader of the very first church. So after Jesus died and rose again, ascended into heaven, he kind of took the reins as far as a lot of the pastoring things go. And he writes all of these letters that may have been just written his thoughts out, or it may have been messages that like a modern day sermon series that he was writing and sending to people. But he goes over a couple verses here in the first chapter. So if you guys are following along, you can go to verse 19 and it says this. It says, "You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Human anger does not produce the righteousness God desires. So get rid of all of the filth and evil in your lives and humbly accept the word God has planted in your hearts, for it has the power to save your souls." Now, there's a couple things I notice about this. There's three big things. The first thing is this. I love that he points out something that I think is so counterintuitive to us, it's the order of what we're supposed to do when we feel things. So he said you should be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to become angry. But I don't think that's the way it happens for us most times. I think a lot of times we're very slow to listen, we're quick to become upset, and we kind of reverse the order here.
Quick to speak. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. I was trying to remember.
Quick to speak, quick to become angry.
Quick to something I don't know.
What is the word?
Quick to speak. Wait, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to move on because I forget. That's okay. But what he says here is he's saying that the order for us to be able to handle this maturely is actually the opposite. And it does take a lot to be able to reverse that, but he just raises the awareness of it. He says, hey, you got this order backwards when it comes to anger. And then he goes to like the 1-2 punch of the following messages. So if you guys, follow MMA or boxing, it's like, a jab and a cross. The jab of this is found in the next verse, and it says here in verse 20 that human anger does not produce righteousness that God desires. And here's how I know this is true for both you and me. I'm sure if I gave you 10 seconds and I said, name the last time you got really angry. Not just angry, but really angry. What did you do when you were really angry? I know a lot of people yell. I know people throw things or if they're playing games, they'll throw their controller off the floor and maybe they break it. Maybe you even punch one of your siblings. Lord knows I did that enough when I was growing up. Sorry, Caleb, if you're watching, because we definitely did that a lot as siblings. But what happens is when you get angry and you don't check this, you end up doing things that you end up regretting and feeling shame about. As we said, there's things that are funny that you can look back and laugh and be like, yeah, that's kind of dumb. But you can actually do a lot of damage just because you're not checking your anger. And then the second punch of this is he actually compares anger to being filth and evil in our lives. And I think of it like this. I picture someone who goes out and exercises and they come back and they don't shower afterwards. And like for one day, you're probably fine. Second day, you're starting to get kind of stinky. But as the days go on, all your clothes are going to start to smell. Your bed when you sleep in at night is going to get gross. Your couch that you're sitting on is going to smell weird. Your animals aren't going to want, like if you have pets, they're not going to want to be around you. Your family's not going to be around you. Anger has a way of building up on us. And unless we consistently remove it and are aggressive with it, what can happen is it ends up becoming really offensive and it causes a lot of problems in distancing between people. And I can point at a lot of times in my life where I struggled more with anger and how it separated me from people. And I think a lot of times what I did is I pointed at people and said, it's their fault, they did this. But ultimately what he's saying here is he's saying, hey, it's your anger. You have the responsibility to manage it and to shower yourself. Someone's not going to come do that for you. You need to take care of your anger.
Yeah, and so James actually describes 3 things in verse 19 for us that we can do to fix this. So, man, all of us struggle with anger, right? Angles. All of us struggle. I can't even talk. All of us struggle with anger. There we go. I didn't realize I had as much of a problem with it when I was a kid, but the older I've gotten, the more it's been something that I've dealt with. And so here are the 3 things that James talks about that we need to remember from verse 19. All right, remember this. Listen fast. Talk slow, and keep cool. Listen fast, talk slow, keep cool. If you can do those 3 things, it will change the way your relationship work, all right? So let's kind of break these down. First of all, listen fast. Studies have shown that whenever people get angry, and you're in a conflict with someone else, what you typically tend to do is rather than actually listening when you're supposed to be listening, you're actually just going through your own argument in your head, and you're thinking about your next point and what you want to say, and you aren't really fully hearing what the other person is trying to communicate. So this is great advice. Listen fast. That means that before you have to start going about what you feel and your side and being defensive, just listen. Just take the time to actually do some genuine active listening. And just a quick tip, what you can do is listen, don't talk at all, don't respond, let them get through their whole thing they're going to say, and then at the end, repeat it back calmly to summarize what they said to make sure they feel respected and that you do understand. Second thing, talk slow. Talk slow. The worst thing, the stupidest thing you can do when you're angry is to run your mouth. It's horrible. Lots of stuff is going to come out of that you don't want to say, that you probably don't mean, that you might regret in the future, and that ultimately is not going to honor Christ. So when you're mad, be slow to talk. Keep yourself back. Hold up. Give yourself a few extra seconds, a minute extra to filter what you want to say and make sure that what comes out of your mouth is both honoring to the person that you're in conflict with as well as to God. And the last thing is keep cool, right? So we have listen fast, talk slow, keep cool. With keep cool, don't allow yourself to feed your anger. I think a lot of us understand what the term spiraling is, and that's so easy to happen with anger. We get angry and we get angrier and angrier and angrier, and it's like we're going downhill at what's soon becoming like a 90-degree angle, and we're picking up speed. I keep saying the wrong thing. Anger and angle. Blah. We're picking up speed. It's going so fast until all of a sudden we're just raging, and we can't control. We can't even think. Isn't it weird how we often think we're so rational? And our points make so much sense to us when we're angry. And then later you can look back and be like, yeah, I didn't exactly know where I was coming from. That was kind of weird. Keep your cool. Some tips would be take a deep breath. Slow down. If you feel yourself starting to get very angry, it's even okay to say, you know what, I'm feeling myself getting pretty frustrated. I just need a minute. And then take a minute, step back, maybe even pray, God, help me control this. Keeping your cool is so important. If you want to keep relationships, you got to keep your cool. Okay, so just in closing, remember, whenever you get angry, anger is not a sin in and of itself. Anger is okay. but you're right at the doorstep of lashing out, which is actually wrong, which is dishonoring to people and to God. So let's follow James' advice to listen fast, talk slow, and keep your cool. Why don't we close in prayer? Would you close us?
God, we thank you so much for your word, and we thank you so much that you've given us the ability to control this, God, that even though we may feel overwhelmed at times, God, we thank you that by slowing things down, by listening fast, God, that we can actually honor the other person we're fighting with as well as honoring you, God. I pray that you would remind us of this as we go throughout our week, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hey, once again, we have Zoom groups right now. You guys probably are already in them, but if you need the code, instant message us on Instagram, direct message us, or leave us a comment on YouTube. We can try to get you some of that stuff. We'll get you in right now. Once again, we're on Red TV every Wednesday night. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night, guys.